So, this is it. This is what we're getting. The newest entry in a certain monster collecting franchise, one of the most successful and highest grossing franchises of all time, and somehow it looks worse than games that came out over a decade ago. And this is what we're getting. Let's take a step back for a second. Gaming has come a long way. We have open worlds so massive that they take days to explore, action sequences that rival Hollywood blockbusters, and graphics so realistic that they make you do a double take. And yet, this franchise, the one that prints money just by existing, delivers this? You gotta be kidding me. It's no secret that ever since this franchise made the jump to the Nintendo Switch, the visuals have taken a noticeable dive. On older hardware, you can make excuses and say, oh, it's pixels and, sprites. You can say, oh, it's the limitations of the system. But now we have games like Breath of the Wild, Luigi's Mansion 3, and Metroid Prime Remastered proving that the Switch can handle incredible visuals. So why does this new game look like someone took a low-res screenshot, stretched it out, copied and pasted it, and called it a day? Why? Now, to be fair, it's not all bad. It's not. If there's one thing that this game does seem to be getting right, it's gameplay improvements. We're finally seeing mechanics that feel like a natural evolution. Faster battles, more open world elements, and a seamless way to interact with the game world, or so they say. But does that sound familiar to you? Because it should. These are improvements that are clearly building off of what was already done in a certain spin-off game that explored a certain ancient region. And that certain game proved that the formula could work. So why did they not stick a little bit closer to that formula? And why does this particular franchise feel like it's so stuck in the past? Let's put things into perspective just a little bit, right? This isn't just any franchise. This is the highest grossing media franchise of all time. We're talking higher than Marvel, higher than Hello Kitty, higher than Star Wars, higher than my fave Harry Potter. And yet, despite all that money, their main development team only consists of around, 200 people. For comparison, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom had over 600 developers working on it. That's 3 times the manpower for a video game franchise that doesn't have a trading card game relying on it. Now, make that make sense. So, should we really be surprised that this game feels a bit rushed? Probably not. Now, here's where things get a little interesting. Really interesting. A certain other game, one that dared to take some ideas from this franchise and combine them with pre-existing gameplay mechanics from other games and actually deliver what people have been asking for, has been hit with lawsuits. Now, think about that for a second. Instead of listening to what fans want and making improvements, this company decided the best move was to go after a smaller developer for making a game that they seemingly refused to make themselves. So here's the real question. How long can they get away with this? Year after year, fans complain. The graphics get worse, the games feel rushed, and yet people still buy them. Every time a new title releases, there's massive backlash. But then it sells millions of copies. And honestly, I'm guilty too. I bought the double pack of the last release. I did. A double pack for that. A double pack. So, should fans maybe take a hint and take a stand and stop settling for mediocre releases? I don't know. At the end of the day, this franchise isn't going anywhere. It's too big, it's too old, it's too nostalgic. It's not going to fail. But wouldn't it be nice if just once, the game we got actually felt like it was made with the care and attention that this series truly deserves? Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you still excited for this game, or has this company finally pushed you too far? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. I'll see you in the next video.